Now we have to look for the value of t. T raised to the power of 3 minus t raised to the power of 2 equal to 18. Now, what is the value of t? Before we can be able to look for the value of t, first of all, we have to repeat the question. We have t raised to the power of 3 minus t raised to the power of 2 equal to 18. And having done this, what should be the next thing we treat here? Now, we'll bring down this t raised to the power of 3 minus t raised to the power of 2. We bring in the 18. The 18 comes inside, becomes minus 18 equal to 0. So after bringing in the 18, what should we do? We'll bring down the t raised to the power of 3 minus t raised to the power of 2. Now, instead of writing 18, we look for two numbers that will subtract each other to give us 18. And the number that will do that is, we bring down minus, will be 27 minus 9. That is the number that will do that. 27 minus 9 will subtract each other to give us the 18. Now, after we've done that, what should be the next thing? Now, if you watch, this t has to be raised to the power of 3, and this t has to be raised to the power of 2. Now, we're going to equate the power. We're going to equate the power. We'll look for the square of 27 and the square of 9. So it's going to be t raised to the power of 3 minus t raised to the power of 2. Then you have your minus. We'll bring it out from the bracket. Bring it out from the bracket. Have your 3 raised to the power of 3. Set it down. Minus times minus is, you have here your plus sign. Then you have your 3 raised to the power of 2 equal to 0. You set it down. The t has to raised to the power of 3, and you have 3 raised to the power of 3. T has to raised to the power of 2, and 3 has to raised to the power of 2. They are all equal. This carries with this, and this carries with this hat. Now, what should we do? After we have done this, we need to bring them together in square. We need to put both in brackets. Now, we'll open our brackets. We'll put our t raised to the power of 3. Set it down. T raised to the power of 3 minus 3 raised to the power of 3 in the same brackets. Now, what should be the next one? Then we put our t raised to the power of 2 minus 3 raised to the power of 2. So that when minus goes into plus, it gives us minus. We have a minus 3 raised to the power of 2 to give us the same thing. Minus times minus will give us plus, which is the same thing we're seeing here, equal to 0. If you watch now, we have difference of 2 cube and difference of 2 square. You see it down? So having done this, what should be the next thing? Now, we'll put the formula for difference of 2 cube first. The formula for difference of 2 cube, which is a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3, which will give us, you open your brackets, a minus b, which you're seeing, a minus b, difference of 2 cube, a minus b, you open a bracket and say a square plus ab plus b square. You close the bracket. Now let's look for the one of difference of 2 square. The difference of 2 square, which is a raised to the power of 2. We have your minus b raised to the power of 2, which will give us your a minus b, close the bracket, open the bracket, your a plus b. Set it out. Now what should be the next thing? Now let's fix in the values we have. Let's fix in the values. And in fixing in the values now, it's going to be, you have your t minus 3 and the difference of 2 cube. Then you open the bracket, you have your t square plus 3t plus 9. See it now? Then you have your t minus 3, close it. Then you open the bracket and you have your t plus 3. See it now? Equal to 0. You are combining the difference of 2 cube and the difference of 2 square. We're combining them together. Combine both together. Now, when combining them, after you might have finished combining them together, what should be the next thing? Now, if you watch this, we'll bring it down. T minus 3, which we brought down. Now, the next one you're going to combine If you watch, this t minus 3 and t minus 3 are equal. We are having same bracket here. So what we'll do, we're going to take this one, and this one will be thrown away. We don't make use of this. We have the two which are equal. So we'll make use of this, and this is being left out. And what should we do? We're going to combine these two brackets together. We combine the bracket together, it will be 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 3t plus 9. Then you have minus t. This minus this t. You see here, minus t. Then the next thing you're going to have minus times plus give us minus what? 3, which will bring equal to 0. We threw this away. We made use of this. Then use this to multiply this bracket, giving us this we have here. You've seen it. Now what should be the next thing? We also bring down the same thing. The t minus 3 is being brought down. Now this is going to work on this. You say your t square, then plus 3t minus t will give us plus 2t. Now we have plus 6 plus 9 minus 3, which give us plus 6. Close the bracket, equal to 0. So after we've done that, what should be the next thing? Now already we've gotten the answer to the first one. We'll bring it out. Say t minus 3 equal to 0. When you collect your like terms, t is equal to 3. We call it t1. We've gotten the answer for t1, which is the value. Now let's solve for this one here. Now in order to solve for it, we're going to put it in the formula, using the formula method in solving this. We're bringing it down. We have your t squared plus 2t plus 6 equal to 0. Using the formula method, we said our A is 1, our B is 2, and our C is 6. Now using the formula method, which is our t2, 3, which is equal to minus b plus or minus, have your root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now using the formula method to tackle the given expression you have. So what should you do? We want to replace them. It says that anywhere you see your b, you replace it with what the value of b is given. Now, what is the value of b? Then you have the b here is 2 minus 2 plus or minus. You have the b. The b square is 2. 2 square minus 4 times your a is 1 times what you have here, your c is 6. See it now? Now, what should be the next thing we have here? Now, the next thing is going to be over 2 times your a is 1. Your a is 1. Now, what should be the next thing? Now, we'll work on it. So it will be equal to minus 2 plus minus. You have your root. 2 raised to the power 2 is 4, which you have there. Then your minus 4 times 1 times 6, which will give us 24 all over 2. I want to write the minus 2. You have your minus 2 equal to minus 2. Then your plus minus, your plus or minus, which is a 4 minus 24, which we did down there, give us minus 20 over your 2. So I've been doing this. What should we do? Now the next will be equal to minus 2 plus minus. Then you have, we're going to separate this minus 20. We'll split it into different factors, which will be minus 1 times 4 times 5 all over 2. See it now? Now what should be the next thing again? Now you have equal to minus 2 plus minus. Now we're going to split this using the root to share among them to be root minus 1 times root 4 times root 5. Then all over the 2 in which we have here. Then after this, what should be the next thing? We're going to look for each of them to be minus 2 plus minus. Now, if you watch now, this minus 1 will be replaced using the I. Will be replaced with I. Then you have times root 4 is 2 times you have the same your root 5, because that is a rational, it cannot be simplified. So we put down the 2 there. Now what should be the next thing? Now you have the plus minus here, we'll split it, because here you have your T2 and T3, you have your plus or minus. We're going to split it first. But first of all, before we split it, it will be minus 2 plus or minus. We take the 2i, because I times 2 give us 2i root 5 over the 2. Set it down. Then after that, what should be the next thing? Now we're going to split this now. You see the plus or minus, we're going to split it. We'll take the first one. The first one will be taken now, we'll call it T2. The T2 will be, we'll take the positive sign, which is minus 2 plus 2i root 5 all over 2, which you do. Or when you see that, we're going to look for the common factor. It has a common factor we need to look at. What should be the common factor? The common factor here is 2. So it will be T2 equal to 2, you open the bracket, when to go into 2 minus 1, plus you have your I, then root 5, you close it, over 2. So then now you cancel. 2 cancel out 2. What's remaining? You have your T2 is equal to, you have your I minus 1 plus your I root 5. That is 1 for T2. See now? Now the next one, let's look for T3. For T3, which will give us minus 2i root 5 over the 2. The same thing we did in the first one, T2, that's how we do to T3. We look for the common factor. The common factor for T3 is equal to, you have your 2, open a bracket, which is minus 1 minus I root 5 over 2. Shade it down, which is over 2. Then when these 2 cancel out these 2, what remaining? You have your T3, which is equal to minus 1 minus I root 5. So this is for T3. Now what should we do? We need to combine all the answers we've gotten. You have your T1. Your T1 is equal to 3. Your T2, which is equal to minus 1 plus I root 5. Now your T3, which is equal to your minus 1 minus I, then your root 5, which is the answer.